Barbara Jean Brooks Morgan.
And Bart, what do you have here that we're looking at?
I have a picture of myself when I was 8.5 years old, right after the Texas City disaster, and the picture was taken in the front of Barbara's Chapel Baptist Church, and I was in mourning over the reef, and I didn't lose any of my family members or anything. Some guys came by and asked me to take a picture, and I took the picture, and I went back home and I told my grandmother about it, and we didn't think any more about it. And some weeks later, they came from Washington, D.C. to adopt me. They said that they had heard I lost my entire family, but I didn't lose any of my family.
It's funny how those rumors kind of got started off from that photo, huh?
Yeah. And I now live in Dickinson with my husband, Freddie Morgan Jr., and I'm the mother of 4 children, Patricia Ann Jackson, Freddie Morgan III, Carlton James Morgan, and Anthony Wayne Morgan. And my parents, they live in Texas City. My father is deceased. Their name is Mr. and Mrs. David Brooks Jr. And one day shortly after the disaster, that's when the picture was taken. I was on my way to Wisby's Ice Cream Parlor, and it was located next door to the church. Weeks had passed, and that's when the picture surfaced. A family from D.C. came to contact my grandmother, and her name was Creasy Hill. My grandmother thanked them for their concern, but told them that I did not lose any family members and I had a good home.
But
and I was in the afternoon class at Booker T. Washington.
I was going to say, you were going to Booker T at the time?
I was going to Booker T, and I was in the afternoon class.
So you have that photo there. Where all of that was that photo published? I guess all over the world,
Everywhere, all over the world, and all over the world.
That was something else. But while you may not have lost any family, I'm sure many members of the church had lost.
Oh, certainly. And children that I went to school with that was in the afternoon class went to sea when they saw the smoke and they lost their lives.
That's something else.